up.
Peace FM.
And
Duba kwa bwa pe mu pepepe na adofo kakra wo mu edi wo mu awoda enne no. Omo di omo awoda ochina no wo mu ene ya papa eye Alan Chemantin ene edi wo mu awoda o. Yeah, ochina eye Alan birthday. Ochina de enye easy. Ochina eye ya papa Alan Chemantin na awoda o. 3rd October 1955. Oni mebabema Ike enedi awoda baako. Okay, those of you celebrating your birthdays today, I have just a handful of birthday shout-outs. The first one says, happy and prosperous birthday to Dr. Akwesi Akomia Ejekum, a research scientist and food engineer at the Ghana Atomic Energy Commission. Happy birthday to you, Dr. Akwesi Akomia Ejekum, from your dad, our own Professor Kofi Ejekum, and the entire family. The next one says, happy birthday to Nana Ekria Inshira Ajiman. You are 4 years today. Happy birthday to you from your father, our own Magjerry Osei of NIT FM in Tanape. Yeah, dear me, papa, Professor Kofi Ejekum. Neba Dr. Akwesi Akomia Ejekum ene wawoda. O papa Professor Kofi Ejekum siya we show happy birthday. Saso Nana Ekria Inshira Ajiman. We de infia anai. O papa Magjerry NIT FM despite media siya we show happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, DSP Doris Lai of Dosvo. We are Dosvo coordinator, Central East Region, Kaswa. Wukunu Woma any Dosvo officer sitting in a DSP. All correct, sir. No mistakes, sir. Yes, sir. Master, sir. Happy birthday to Samuel Minta, aka King Samini of Doma East District Hospital. From your wife, Queen Efia Fusua, and from your son, Berima Minta. Wishing you more blessings. And I pay Minya Bema Nana Kobo. Bibi Awubia Michia Papa Panana Kobo. Saso and Ame Papa ni Tete Mensa Koche the first. And I pay ni Michiao Mr. Abaka, Station Manager, Goil Fuel Station, Tantra. When you were Jumaya for the Michiamina, Mr. Abaka, Goil Fuel Station, what Tantra, Mr. Abaka, Afe, Mrs. Georgina Buedi, Awobwa Sam Enterprise, Nima, Ejumaya for Mo Agreement, Medina, and I pay Michiamina, Sister Dora, Michia, when you were Jumaya Fungina, Ejumaya for Mo Unbreakable Stores, Tudu. Lady J, when you were Jumaya Fungina, Michiao, na afe menua bema Kojo Amwating of Mokobi Shoes. And I pay Kojo Chichi Amungina 20.
turn it up.
Peace FM.
And rip off the knob.
Yewura na watwe fufuru mu yewura bosume fufuru mu mempa ebo a mebo ama wona se bosume we die enye bosume a onyankopon eni meni wunyina ebidi ni yie pa ama yenyina kase yakase mo Yesu wuye na that is the Lord is good and his mercies endures forever. 24 to the top of the hour. Meda abuafuase na afei ma no watch a brief message bi. Inti sieda abuafuase a edin kan no mekuta asida wasida ewo menchen free high sense Ghana. Last week Tuesday edis besi memeneda ena yeye high sense promo. Yaye promo bebre na anapay die empenifo a yeda high sense ano yese anapay ni ebeka dia fa high sense ho ane se within just 5 days yede ye air conditioner promo no mo kire wodo hey high sense na de high sense nkanyo ma na kura nka besa wo kwan mu nti yeda mo ase papa we kire se sisi ano Ghana fo mo atiase mo gia tumu se ban air conditioners a oh, the promo was more than we expected. It was a big success. It wouldn't have been this successful without your participation, without your contribution into and a paid year. Seda any free high sense. Send your mumbuaye Emma 5 days I did high sense air conditioner promo no. Na ye shemobo si ebeko so ye de nyoma pa ye de asummo. High sense everyday prices for everyday people. Edwekwe atosu mienu MTN na me kai wo say yedaso aye wo MTN Momo month campaign mu MTN Momo month campaign no na pay tips are a free MTN Momo month yede ma won say make sure money has been deducted from your wallet when sending money to avoid multiple sending. And do not share or expose your Momo pin under any circumstances, even to the network provider. Niaye kan say wo Momo na mane de mane nka wutirim obetumi aka wosum sem de akere wodofo ni wo bibia nanso wo Momo ne de enya de a esese wo ma obia hunu, not even your network provider. MTN everywhere you go. Na enkratro way a free best point savings and loans. Nyame ya adomo a yawada ebe anapa non-kron. Best point savings and loans ye organize free breast screening. Edema ye customers any general public ubia to me baby yawada ebe nasa free breast screening ebeba so ewo best point head office near mile 7 eye kane Peace FM a dynamo ewo mile 7 and a part non-kron is answer busumi way a customer service na afe a breast cancer awareness month. Best point savings and loans. We say your dream is our business. Ebusuya yada edwumeku nyina ase aka sema edunu baako ama premo atui. Mene wo ebeche brief message be, and the title of the message is Learning to be content. Learning to be content. Beloved, there is a lot you and I we have to be thankful for. There is a lot. Now, I just want to make this profound statement. When people are hurting, they need simple truths, not simplistic truth. Okay? When people are hurting, they need simple truth, not simplistic truth. It is not enough to tell somebody who is hurting, Jesus is the answer. Of course, we all know Jesus is the answer, but we must show how Jesus is the answer. Does it make sense? So biko ohia anase ahochiremu anase no hu hia no. It is not enough so beka che nipa kro ne say Jesus is the answer. Of course, Jesus is the answer. But it's not enough just to tell the person Jesus is the answer. You must show how Jesus is the answer. And likewise, it is not enough to tell people godliness with content is great gain. We need to show them how contentment with godliness is great gain. And that is my assignment this week. You are welcome. You see, life is a learning process. It is a process that begins at birth and continues throughout our lives. There is a key that makes good life become better. But most of us don't get to learn this key, mainly because it is not intentionally taught. Therefore, we are saying we are saying kwentu anamuntu no eya disua nko a megidie se udru pepe so bia se be wo feel say oh weni afi wonim bibia afi ba ko be ka won fie ho a utumi hunu se wesua enuama foforo e de aka ho we are say eya disua ade ba ko bi wo ho a se wusua e wo abrabo mu a enfa ho se ne wa abrabo sitie na wa abrabo no aye foforo aye from kra sen ne sitie no na saa ade we a yesua e wa abrabo mu no ye mu bi etumi anase nipa bi tumi e be fa abrabo mu a wo mu nya kwanya nsua saa ade no na ba ne sen esanse enya ade a ye hyeda se ye kire. A lot of people miss this key in life because it is not intentionally taught. Enyoma bi wo ho a ye hyeda kire nkuntabu uko school a ye hyeda kire wo. Unfortunately, eko school a obi krom kasa brofo na Ghana pe ena me te se obi ka brofo na nanofo mu a yesere no. Utu kwan ko Britain, utu kwan ko America a brofo kasa ye omo kasa no a yensere obi a unkwa America ma obi ka brofo kasa weti. Ghana nko a brofo na nya ye kasa no wo ka obi si weti na osere. Kofi Shemuna Yewejuma. Okay, Mate, na meko. You see, something that is not intentionally taught is the key that makes any life better off. It is called contentment. Say, kakra wowo. Yese kakra wowo ponu. Nia yedia mau adia ewo abrabomu no. Weni beje ho na weni beso. Yenchire saade no inti emanipa edi yenya bebre. Contentment is not intentionally taught in schools at all levels. Meme school de endura hin bia o te brofo ameka kora tumu se mi school na enu echire mi so baby ametumi kokoduru ye no. But bia wa ko school eduru echire pa mebisa wo ye course bia ye kire o contentment. So school a woko ye nyina wan kwotena classroom ameya nkyira o contentment there. This week I have been assigned to come and teach contentment. Unfortunately, church services are too short to teach contentment because it's a broad subject. Sometimes ye huni asofo ye na asore na muko a ye be 1.5 to 2 hours. Ye praises, ye testimony, ye say na ye be den yetumi akire things that are deep. Into school yenchire contentment. Sorry, ebrenusa yenchire contentment. But thank God we are going to talk about contentment on the program this week. And one thing I can assure you is that no matter how good your life is, by the end it is going to get even better. You see, contentment does not come naturally as we age. And it has not come through going to school, as I mentioned earlier on. So, some people even go through life right to the end without learning about contentment. Obitumi basa ase so bobra owie ekọ ne nyankopon chen a oni ma de friend contentment. So if I were you, I would give everything to learn about contentment. Apostle Paul, ono na the level of revelation a one name no na a high above human experience. But Apostle Paul oko ya kodru echire a ochro Philippines woman no and ochro ewo Philippians 4:11 or say, I have learned to be content regardless of my circumstances. Or see, mebesua, I have learned. So it means contentment must be learned. It doesn't come naturally. Now, Kofi, let's start from the scratch. What is contentment? It is the state of being happy and satisfied. Simple. The state of being happy and satisfied. And I read this somewhere. I want to share it with you. I read this somewhere. It says, a satisfied life is better than a successful life because our success is measured by others, but our satisfaction is measured by our own soul and our heart. Do you agree? Talking about contentment, over the weekend, na me read, and I read this somewhere talking about contentment. What do you think about it? I read this somewhere. It says, a satisfied life is better than a successful life because our success is measured by others, but our satisfaction is measured by our own soul and our heart. Do you agree? You see, the simplest way I can help you understand and practice contentment is this. Try to be really happy where you are on the way to where you are going. This is the simplest way I can help you understand and practice contentment. Try to be really happy where you are whilst you are on your way going to where you are going. Try to be really happy where you are on the way to where you are going. Contentment does not mean you should become passive, idle, just sitting around, not doing anything or ever wanting anything. Sa ehano ena ema bibu say sometimes they say don't stay in your comfort zone. Don't not just say oh baby why you comfortable. Not just say why you content, Debbie. To be content doesn't mean you become passive, you become idle, you don't want anything. Contentment doesn't mean you never want anything. Listen to this carefully. It is not wrong to want things, but it is wrong to be unhappy if you don't get them. Nyamine bo inti wo ho a abre bia no ope bibi, opese wo ye bibi ana wo saka bibi. Boni bi eni ho sa wo pa de foforo bi wo abra bomu a na mmom ne enye ne se ade a wo hwehwe no won san kan ya na afi emma weni enji. You get it? It is not wrong to want things, but it is wrong to be unhappy if you don't get them. What you are trying to say is that, God, I don't trust you. You need to enjoy where you are now whilst you wait for God to do the next. And the truth is, if you are not content, you cannot be thankful. Adia ewo wonsem bebia mpempenso a wo no se weni nso a untumi nda Nyankopon ase. We need to think more of how blessed you and we are for what God has done for us. We have to learn and, if possible, teach our children how to be content because we are naturally born, unfortunately, selfish. Now, what you way? So you be a fin we see so wa wo ma a wo tete wo mo a maybe more step by step practical examples how you can teach your children to be content. Because guess what? You and I at our age, we were not taught content. So even as we learn how to teach our children to become content at every level in their lives, we would also try to see if it's not too late to learn how to be content, okay? There is a spirit that we need to fight all the time in our lives, and it is greed. Greed says, if I just get this, I will be happy. No. You have to learn to be happy at where you are today. And me brainti me di besi ha na ochina niame be kire no mamembu eni kakra bi enkyere wo. Contentment doesn't come from possessions, from position, or from power. Contentment comes from within. Question is, how can you teach the young ones contentment as a parent, as a pastor, as a teacher, as a leader? How do you even learn for your own benefit how to be content. A practical step-by-step approach is what I'll be sharing with you. Because se utumi ma wo ma afe na wo mo ba 9 years, 10 years, 11 years, 15 years, if only you are able to teach them to be content. Now, as a parent, as a pastor, as a teacher, as a leader, how do you teach the young ones how to become content at every step of their life? Join me tomorrow. This message was brought to you courtesy Best Point Savings and Loans, MTN everywhere you go, and High Sense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Peace FM, station with a vision. 104.3. Peace FM, 104.3. Peace FM.
Peace 104.3 FM Ebusia aka sima ensong na prematu yebeda sibium se wadaroma yehudo nti wefidie ne da so da Peace 104.3 FM misre weni die mu ase sima ensong akei no commercials kakra bi wadaroma memfa na wona afi yemfa prem to breka se bono mesomu enkaibo edi nkan no efree Cybersecurity Authority. Now, Womodia Tudjana Pay say the Cybersecurity Authority, that is CSA, is licensing cybersecurity service providers and accrediting establishment and professionals as part of its regulatory mandate pursuant to Section 4 of the Cybersecurity Act 1038. The exercise is to ensure that industry players offer services in accordance with approved standards in line with the domestic regulatory requirements and international industry best practices. Among other benefits, the exercise will provide a legal basis for practitioners to operate and serve as recognition for professionals to offer cybersecurity services in the country. This activity, which commenced in March 2023 as part of preparatory measures being established by CSA to develop Ghana's cybersecurity industry. For further information, please visit our website www.csa.gov.gh. CSA, a secure and resilient digital Ghana. Etwan Kaibonoswa, say this week year mu, started the new academic year. This week year, October Nasha Sentino, read new academic year. About time bia or pese umano Cambridge education. Kaneno Cambridge education obe tumenye bia ma oba. Je wo de ne fru plane ekwa manone sisia de Cambridge education aba enkraiha ebe pie Spintex Road school bia edin de Selhurst Ellistat Montessori School. That is Selhurst Ellistat Montessori School. Wamo edge afofofo eye new academic year na ye the Cambridge curriculum ye de ama wamo entity ye nti sa akwanyen obetumi de wobano aba Selhurst Ellistat Montessori School. Ya was Spintex Road adjacent American Washing Bay. Obetumi afreyen 0540 967366 and that's 0249138012. We also have spaces for the GES curriculum in preschool, primary, and JHS for you to enroll your child. Agrobia ba edisika befie. Agro we no game park games enomode aba. We soronko kra we de unkobisa obia too sure anase ye worki. Debi we no edin ade pick one. Pick one naturally from numbers 1 to 36. Numbers a free 1 copy 36 oba pick ba kope. Baby our hoodin ebedru be a free 1 Ghana de kopem 350 Ghana sike bia we de betwa no ye bebo ho 26 times e the amount so we near bra platform no so sisia bo *946# na wo so bedi agro no bi star 946 hash. Me pacho se o dish ye bi a we di free infie mienu de kopim infie nsia. Ya sheda ya ye toothpaste bi e de ama sa ye dish ye. Edine de Kel Kids toothpaste. What the Kel Kids toothpaste etwi wo dish ye a we di free infie mienu kopim infie nsia edin kan. Bema ne sina pae fita se enumuka bi wo mu a sebe ebeyi nyina na fe abosene ho ban menenya hoɔden ntino obaatan bia empe Kel Kids toothpaste enfentwi na dish ye sen. Ghana ha ewe ye kasa mu no ye wo bibia ye frɛ no bronya atare. Ene de fititete ye wo ade a ye frɛ no bronya atare. Me pa cho se ebia wo tonton tare na wo pese wo kofa bronya atare beton a ha wo ho sa wo kɔ amanone anape St. Philip's se ye mfa nto dwa se St. Philip's Enterprise a wati din no wakɔ amanone Turkey, China, Dubai, ahimfa akosesa bronya ntare ni nyina de aba. Enti wo tonton ntare na wo pebebi obetumi to ntare no bo etufo bo a wo su benya nye abrochi de kra ye ankasa ye captain. So what to say perfect man captain aba. Enti ni nyina obetumi tubi akoton. Say a business obetumi afre St. Philip's ewo 0244 147212. That is 0244 147212. And I say 0244 40641. 0244 440641. Me patrol ebia no akofa wo ma every school. Car ni mo bibi te say apple na nkwadaaye won peso mudi. Enso nkwadaaye no woni semina eni nsuo wa car ni mo wode ba horo wa mo nsa. Sa enyoma nkitinkiti wei eni nekeka ka ho bebre enu nti na bebia wo bia no esese Clinell Universal Antimicrobial Hand Wipes ebenwo which each ankrofonsam wenya semina mfa hohoro wonsa eni nsuo se wonya Clinell Universal Antimicrobial Hand Wipes wo de pepa wonsa ho a you are good to go. Inti se mo ye dwumedie bi na mo penododo etu aton a Clinell Universal Antimicrobial Hand Wipes no ofre Waitis ewo number samedi to dwei eye 0302 986407. That is 0302 986407. And I say 050 778 7373. Yeah, it is sorry so the new Ecobank money emergency number. Star 770 hash. Yes, star 770 hash gives you instant access to loans, funds transfer, utility payments, airtime, data purchases, and so much more, even without data. So there is no need to panic when you find yourself in any money emergency. Ecobank will always come to your rescue. Just dial star 770 hash now for solutions to your money emergencies. Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank.